There soared a mighty warrior named Kalen, clad in gleaming armor that caught the sunlight and wielding a sword forged from starfire. He rode upon the back of a majestic dragon named Zephyros. Together, they cut through clouds like a streak of lightning, their wings beating with thunderous power as they ascended above the floating island's ethereal realms, drifting silently in the endless blue. These floating islands were the remnants of an ancient world, each one a jewel of magic and mystery, home to kingdoms and civilizations long vanished. But peace was a fragile dream, for beyond the clouds, two mighty kings, King Therion of the Crimson Citadel and King Eldric of the Silver Spires, clashed in a war that threatened to tear the heavens apart. Kalen, known as the Skyblade, was a hero forged in the fires of countless battles. His mission was to bring peace to the fractured skies and prevent the destruction of the floating worlds. As he soared above the shimmering islands, he saw the armies of Therion and Eldric gathering on distant cliffs, their banners fluttering like flames in the wind. The war had begun with a single spark and accusation of betrayal, a theft of ancient relics, and a desire for dominance. Now, it raged across the skies, with armies clashing on floating bridges of light and lightning bolts crackling between towers of crystal. The very islands trembled with the fury of battle. Kalen knew that to end this war, he had to reach the heart of the conflict, the Sky Temple, a place of sacred power at the center of the realm. With Zephyros soaring higher, they navigated through storms of magic and clouds of chaos, dodging fiery blasts and icy arrows shot by the rival armies. As they approached the Sky Temple, Kalen saw the two kings preparing for a final duel, each commanding legions of warriors and mythical beasts. The skies darkened with the weight of impending doom, but Kalen, with courage shining in his eyes, called out to both kings, urging them to remember their shared history and the promise of peace. Moved by his words and the sight of the world they risked destroying, the kings paused, their armies hesitated, and the clouds began to part, revealing the true cost of their war with shattered islands, lost lives, and broken dreams. In that moment, the kings agreed to lay down their swords and forge a new alliance, vowing to protect the floating realms together. Kalen and Zephyros led the charge, helping to mend the skies and restore harmony to the ethereal islands. And so, the great war between the kings came to an end, not with destruction, but with hope, an everlasting testament to the courage of one mighty warrior riding a dragon through the heavens, reminding all that even in the darkest storms, bravery can light the way to peace. And from that day forward, the skies were filled with stories of heroism, unity, and the eternal dance of the dragons,